This is not a walk-in sewing foot. This is a cutting and sewing foot. You want to see? Hi friends, today I am going to show you how I am going to be using this cutting and sewing foot. It is like a walking foot, but it has a blade in it, and what it does is also serges. So I'm going to be serging this blouse right here, this top right here. Have you ever done something like this? You sew up everything, but then this fabric keep fraying. I should have done the serging before I stitched them together, but I did not. So what we're going to do is serge it, and at the same time, this foot right here is going to be cutting all this excessive strings that are poking out. So without any further ado, let me show you how to put it on first. Pretty much it is put on the same way that you put the that we put the walking foot on. We're going to take this screw right here and we're going to open this a little. So we're going to take it off. Let's try to just screw it off. I don't want to take the whole screw off. So, and you don't want to do that either. But I mean, if you want to, you can pre-take it off. So we just pull it off. Here is the walking foot. And I'm going to show you this foot that looks exactly like a walking foot, but it actually, here is this machine, here is this foot, and here, right here, it's the blade. See the blade? This right here is the blade. So we could always change it up when it gets dull. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see the sharp right down here. That's where it is. So right here, this right here is the blade. Let me make sure you can see it. This right here is the blade. We can use this screw right here to change it over. When it is dull, we just change it up. And then right here is the foot that draws it back, and we're going to screw this on to the button, to the screw right on the side right here, and then this part goes up here just like you put the walking foot on. So here I am going to attempt to put this on, but first I like to do this like this. This is the knob right here where we put this piece right here, okay? And then this right here, where is it? This right here is gonna go in here. This needs to go between here, okay? Right after we get it on, then I will come back. So this is how it's supposed to be. See? So we're going to screw it. So we're going to be screwing this screw in really tight. Knit it out. So make sure that this make it in here. You gotta make sure that's in there. Okay, so that's in there, and then so everybody is in their space now. So now we're going to tighten the screw. This is the only part that I don't like about this. This is something that we have to do, right? The foot is all on, ready to cut. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change the sizing. Okay, friends, so in order to get this, as I cut and stitch, I want to put this on zigzag. So I'm going to go ahead and use the zigzag. I'm going to use the number 5. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to use number 5. And then the sizes of the stitches, I'm going to put 2.5. All right. Wait. 0.5, and then on the bottom I'm going to put 4. All right, so this is what we have to change the stitches on a zigzag in order to get it to stitch as a serger and at the same time cut away these pieces. Now, so you see how this is like this. I'm hoping that you can see what I'm doing. So you see this? All right. So this is going to go up here because right under the blade, and then this part is going to go under the foot. Okay, so we're doing like this, and then we're going to go ahead and get it started. All right, so making sure that that is there. So we're going to go, okay, that's a good, we're going in. But you see it's cutting like a whole big piece, and I don't want that. So one thing to know that in order to get it out, you don't pull it this way. You pull back and then out. Okay? If you have one of these, you'll figure out why you're going to do that. Oh, okay. So that, I believe that stitch is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and continue all the way to show you how it's going to look. But I thought it was cutting away what I had already sewn. So we're going to go ahead and continue. Remember, I said this part that is sliced, we're going to put it up, and this side under, up, under. All right, then we put the foot down, and we are stitching. So let me make sure I get you up closer. Let me see if I can do that. All right. So we're going to go ahead and continue all the way. I want to get to here. So I'm done. Okay. And then remember I said don't pull this way. You push back and then you pull out. Okay. So friends, here is the serge that we've just done. And here is the piece that is cut away. So you see it looks a little cleaner now compared to this right here that I have to finish up. This is cleaner. So that's what this foot does. Isn't that amazing? So you could get this on eBay. That's where I got this one. I mean, I'm lying. I did not get it on eBay. I saw it on eBay. I got this for free in a bundle bag, and this was in the bag, and so like, okay, I got this for free. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this cleaning, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna show you the whole blouse. And then just to let you know, remember, if you have one of these, you want to change the zigzag. You can put it in any zigzag that you would like for your surgeon stitches, but then you want to add the width and the length that you would like. You have to do that, because if you do it the normal, I don't know, I just recommended that you do it that way. So here, friends, I'm showing you a close-up. So I have the phone in one hand, and here, so this is the side of the skirt, and you see how that is cutting all that stringy fabric away, and at the same time it is serging. Let me show you. So here's the serge. See, it's clean. It cleans it and it does the job, and it is a foot like a serger. Nothing beats a serger though, but hey, when you're just don't feel like hooking up the serger, just use your um, cutter foot. What you call this? Let me see. Let me tell you right now. The side cutter. There it is. Side cutter. Yes. You want one of these. You do want to have one of these. Let me show you why when you're all done with your stitching, you want to push out and pull to the left instead of just pulling to the left. And I'm going to show you why. Because you see this, let me see if I can clean it out. Okay. You see this right here, this right here, this. Let me see. This little thing right here, the thread goes this way and that way, this way and that way. So when you're done sewing, stitching, right, it's got thread on it. So if you pull it, you're going to hurt your fabric. So that's why you have to pull out and then this way, and your thread will come out. Now, I'm hoping that you could see what I'm saying. This little piece right here, that little piece right there, you see it? I think I have it. This right here, that right there. That goes that way and that. This thread goes, the zigzag goes over it. I don't know, for some reason. Okay, this way it looks like. I can show you. This right here, the stitches go that way, that way. As you can see, thread is over it right now. You see that thread over it? That's why when you're done stitching, you want to push that out, then to your left or to your right, whichever way your machine sews. So I'm going to finish here. So I'm going to show you, hopefully you can see how the needle is going. Make sure you keep your eye down here. Keep your eye down here. All right, and you're going to see, you see how it goes? You see that thing? So once you're done, you lift up your needle, and as you can see, there's thread over it. So that's why you want to push out to the left. So another trick about this is if you don't want to cut and you just want to make a hem, you just double your hem the size that you want, and then don't put any fabric on the top under. Just put all of the fabric on the bottom flat, and then you proceed to stitch with your zigzag, and then it'll give you this, the hem like this, and then this is the other side. That's what it's gonna look like on the other side. Nothing will be cut. Everything's gonna be tucked under as you tuck it under.